Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Shin boarding house. Over the phone, Ava declines a chef position because she has received an offer she can't refuse. Harris calls her right away, wishing her well on his first day of work at the Salem Police Department. A friend of Clive stops by to see how Tripp is doing after they hang up. Is this the same man who attacked her son? Ava queries. Although he claims not to be, he reassures her that there are many others in Clyde's vicinity who may hurt Tripp. She expresses disinterest in Clive's proposal, but he insists she is left with no other option. At that moment, Tripp comes out of his room. The goon for Clive makes an introduction and poses as Ava's acquaintance. He continues by expressing his hope that Ava will take over as chef at the bistro. Together, the two try to persuade Ava to accept the new position. Following Wendy's leaving and Clive's goon, Wendy learns about the new position. Wendy claims to have a lead on a new project, but she won't let him know until she closes the deal. Random hotel. As a thank you for helping Leo get out of police detention, Dimitri rubs his back. Rafe and Jada burst in at that moment, their rifles drawn. Leo wakes up from his nightmare at that very moment as they demand that the two get out of bed despite the fact that they are naked. He shares his concerns with Dimitri, and they talk about the necessity to come up with a plan for leaving town. When Dimitri advises that they go with Megan, Leo rejects the notion and offers many recommendations for where they should go instead. Leo reminds Dimitri that she is a runaway and that everyone is pursuing her when he presses. He receives assurances from Dimitri that they can combine their resources and elude the law. Leo suddenly realizes where they can find money as they joke around back and forth. Commissioner's Office, Salem Police. Kayla is signing her statement on Dimitri's escape. If he has any leads, Kayla asks. She's upset with herself for allowing Dimitri and Leo to overcome her. Rafe tells her that people are searching everywhere for the evil pair. Kayla queries the attacker's identity before leaving. Rafe claims he is working to prove his point but lacks resources and leads. Jada is introduced to Harris Michaels, her new pattern by Rafe. According to Rafe, Paulina approved the hiring, so he's set to go. Harris is hoping that he will have a new beginning with his new work. After giving it some thought, they decide to proceed with their first task. They'll concentrate on finding Dimitri and Leo, according to Rafe. They leave when Jada recommends they go back to the Salem Inn and go around Leo's room for clues. Brady Pub. Kate approaches and they talk about his new job with the Salem Police Department. Though relieved he has a job, she is concerned Rafe wouldn't hire him. They proceed and rejoice at having survived the Megan Hathaway Club. She questions whether Rafe's history with Ava will affect how he interacts with his new boss. Before Harris leaves, they argue back and forth for a while about how Ava would affect his future. When Kayla gets there, she talks to Kate about how Dimitri and Leo tricked her. Kate is reminded by Kayla of her past with Leo and how much she must have missed illicit planning. Although Kate acknowledges that she misses being a terrible woman, she is content to live law-abiding with Roman. Kayla and Tripp meet in the lobby of University Hospital to discuss Ava's new employment at the bistro. Tripp assures Kayla that he will do well in the job, despite her doubts. Horton Square. When Ava and Clive's goons show up, they talk about her new job. She knows it's all a drug front, he says, but she will still make good money and eat well. She doesn't want to work for her family's company again. She tries to talk him into trying to pool their minds to figure out a solution. When his computer freezes, Rafe looks for proof on it. Wendy shows up to save the day right then. She completes the task and resolves the spyware issue without missing a beat. She clarifies that the department requires antivirus defense. Rafe makes the snap decision to hire her. Leo informs Dimitri that the Horton Town scare occurred today. He believes they can float out of Salem with a sheet that has cutout eyes on it. Kayla is reassured by Tripp that his arm is recovering, and they talk about their jobs at the hospital. Kayla reassures him that he done nothing wrong after he tells her what transpired with the patient who attacked him. The goon for Clive is unwilling to compromise with Ava. He cuts her off when she continues to protest, claiming that Clive would not approve of her going behind his back. It's she wants Trip to live. He says she'll comply. At that moment, Jada and Harris show up. Days in the life, the following 2 weeks spoilers, October 23, November 3, 2023, indicate that Sloane will embark on a perilous mission inside the Dimitri mansion. However, what are the potential repercussions of her actions? Speaking of repercussions, if one significant secret is revealed, Theresa, Konstantin, and Alex might all have to cope with some of their own. As for Salem Police Department, additional issues will arise when Harris joins the force and reports for duty. Regretfully, his newfound affection with Ava and his responsibility will not get along. However, how and why? Discover everything there is to know about it and much more by continuing to read. Be on the lookout for Blake Barris' unexpected comeback. Days of Our Lives viewers saw Harris express gratitude for the chance to join the Salem Police Department as an officer. He will begin his new role as a police officer this week. His first assignment is to assist Jada in determining who brought Susan to Edmund Crumb's. Sadly, there's a chance that this probe could make his new relationship with Avon more difficult. Clyde was the only one accountable, after all. Ava is currently working Clyde's push in the drug trade. According to teasers for the week of October 23 to 27, 2023, on Days of Our Lives, Theresa will receive a surprise when Konstantin knocks on her door without warning. Furthermore, when it becomes clear that the two of them are pursuing the same gold-digging objective, the audience will be taken aback. It appears that the two are working together to alter the letter so that Victor would get his way. That means there's a greater chance than ever that Xander is the true successor. Additionally, according to the rumors, Xander will be furious with Alex for forcing Maggie out of Titan. Xander and Alex are going to get heated over this, which, in our opinion, will serve as the foundation for the eventual identification of the true heir. It's interesting to note that later this week, Theresa will find an Alex covered in blood. We wonder if his disagreement with Xander could have led to that. Gabby and Stefan will find out about EJ's plans later in the week. It's possible that he wants to take Kristen's place as head of Demira Enterprise. According to teasers for Days of Our Lives, Gabby and Stefan will devise a different strategy to deal with EJ. They are going to offer Brady assistance in dealing with Kristen. They would assist him in establishing Kristen's unsuitability as a mother in exchange for granting him custody of Rachel. They do, however, have a secret plot to double-cross Brady, so there's a potential that everything will blow up spectacularly. Marlena will also pressure Brady to abandon the scheme. Sloane will be in the Dimura mansion on her own perilous assignment in the meanwhile. She will infiltrate the mansion to set it up and fabricate yet another set of false reports that will establish EJ as Nicole's biological father. Spoilers for October 23 to 27, 2023's Days of Our Lives indicate that Sloane needs to exercise extreme caution, because Holly might find out what she is doing. Is it possible that Holly will finally blow the covers off? Steve will make an effort to influence Chad to wed Stephanie somewhere in Salem. But it could all backfire and turn into a massive mess. Worried about the result, he confides with Kayla in the hopes that she can help resolve the issue with Chad and Stephanie. Moreover, the teasers indicate that Stephanie will be tackling more than just this issue this week. She'll be shocked to see a familiar face in Salem as well. Blake Barris will make a whole new appearance on the serial opera. On DOL, he will now play Jada's ex-husband. The spoilers indicate that EJ and Nicole will surprise their fellow Salmets by making a significant announcement during the week of October 30, November 3, 2023. Maybe the couple will announce that they have set a date and are getting married. It's also possible that they will make an announcement regarding a baby. But in reality, Eric is the real parent of the child, not EJ. We therefore question whether that truth will also eventually come to light. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.